I'm Bobbie Botticelli, and I'm co-owner of Colonial Manor Realty. And my team member, Alicia Botticelli-Tarasuk, and I have decided that the seniors in town need to have some new smoke detectors. Now, we know not all the seniors do, and we're not sure that everybody understands that you now have to have a 10-year sealed smoke detector. Now, that law came in December 1st of 2016. Many people don't even know that it's out there. So what that means is if you have a smoke detector in your home that's older than 10 years and requires batteries, it's illegal. You shouldn't be, if it starts beeping and you have to take the cover off because it's beeping and you can't stand the noise, or you need to replace the batteries, nope, it's too old. You now have to go to your local, wherever you go, and you have to get a 10-year sealed, it's called. So yes, every 10 years you have to replace it. Now, that's good for the smoke detector people, not so great for the battery people. However, it's good for you also, because now you don't have to remember to change those batteries. You know, we've had a couple of fires here in Reading, not saying that because of smoke detectors, and there's been a bunch of fires, especially in the winter. So what happens is we go into these older folks' homes and we find out that either they don't have smoke detectors, or they've been disconnected, or they're too old and they're not working. So what Alicia and I have decided to do is we're going to select 10 homes to either replace, redo, whatever it is we have to do for their smoke detectors. So you have to have, not only do they have to have a 10-year sealed smoke detectors, you also have to have carbon monoxide detectors. And you can get the combination ones. And these carbon monoxide have to be one on every living level. The smoke detectors are more complicated. You have to have one at the top and bottom of your stairs. You have to have them in the bedroom areas. And that isn't something that we determine. That's something that the fire department determines. And the fire department will help us get these into your home and get them installed. And what we would ask them to do is to come in, look at your home and tell us where we need them, how many we need, and what do we need. Do we need photoelectric? Do we need and which is the most popular, by the way, and that's the one that's going to be probably in all the homes. There's also ionization, but that's fading out. You don't need to know that. If we're putting them in, we're going to tell you what you need. So if you could contact me, you can call me at 781-844-9371. You can text me at that number. You can email me at Bobbie, Bobbie Botticelli, Botticelli @gmail.com. You can write me a letter to Colonial Manor Realty, 127 Franklin Street in Reading, 01867. Now, I know we said 10 families or 10 households, and we're hoping to do those who most need it. So we're certainly not discriminating, but you know whether you need the help or not. We're trying to help those who really need the help. And that's why we will decide when we get these. Tell us why you think you need to have it. Maybe, you know, if your house was built prior to 1978, you don't have to have hardwired. If it was, prior to 1975, you don't have to have hardwired. If it was built afterwards, your house was built with hard wires. And hard wires are the same thing. You know, they can be, if they're over 10 years, they're supposed to be replaced. Now, if you're living in a property and you're the tenant, your landlord has to replace these and make sure they comply, they're up to compliance. Now, if you're in a house and it's not up to compliance and you're renting and your landlord hasn't or won't do anything about it, let me know. I'll have a little conversation with your landlord and convince your landlord that he has to do it by law. Or she, I should say. He or she has to do it. And I'm sure the landlords know that and they are doing it. They might have just forgot it. You know, not everybody knows about this law. Unless you've bought or sold a house in the last 10 years, you don't know that they have to be the 10 years sealed. So once again, it's something that we want to do. Spring is coming. It's time to clean house and make sure your house is nice and safe. So please, I gave you my information. If you have any questions, just give me a call, a text, an email, and we'll take care of it. Thank you so much. Oh, make sure that you include all of your information so that I can either call you or text you or email you also, and your address. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.